All right, guys. This is Acer Spades Team BLA State 268. We are number one. This video is one of my favorite tips that I can possibly give you guys. This is specifically for my base 25 players or better. Don't get me wrong, you can look into it at 23 and 24, but I don't recommend it. This is all about getting the easiest and massive amounts of parts material that you can in the game so that you guys can get closer to those gold parts that you see everybody have. I like to do things as free as possible, but at the same time, guys, it's not easy. When it comes to parts, it's very, very difficult. So if you have not already watched my commercial hub video, I'm going to place it right here at the top right. It'll also be in the description below. It'll show you the ins and outs of how the commercial hub works. But this video is for the heavy hitters. So people always ask, hey, how can I get golden parts without paying for it? Basically, for this, you are going to need massive amounts of parts material. And obviously that's a very obvious thing. But anyway, making it can literally take months, guys. So my part building is only 21. I haven't really, worked on it like some people absolutely go crazy over it. But that being said, all my parts production tech has been maxed out for the longest amount of time. And like I always say, when you're dealing with making materials, guys, only ever focus on one type that you want to focus on, and only ever make the hardest to make material, which is always the one on the far right. In this particular case, it's the fiberglass for Phantom, right? So either way, even if you're doing all of that and you're following all my guides and you've watched my advanced parts guide, I'll go ahead and place that at the top right as well. It's still going to literally take a lifetime. I mean, it literally takes forever. Even with all my expeditions having 146,000 wonderful fragments where I can go ahead and buy all kinds of chests, which is where I get most of my green Phantom chest at, it takes forever. So where are the big bases really getting all this material from? And are they all just buying it all? The answer is very simple, guys. It literally is the commercial hub. This has been, at this point, since the update a few months back, one of my favorite buildings in the game. You're going to get all kinds of rolls, but if you look right in the middle, you're going to see two options to get Dreadnought, and it looks like Phantom parts that I've already purchased. But just so you're aware, each one of those amounts is giving me about two of those purple chests for each type each time I buy them. And I have personally seen exchanges of, say, 40 million food for 4 Phantom purple chests. That is absolutely huge. And food is very, very easy to come by. Phantom material is absolutely not. So after a couple weeks of exchanges, it really goes an absolute long way. And I've been able to save a whole lot. So I'll actually go ahead and show you my current items list just so you have an idea. If I go down here, and mind you, what you're seeing in my items list currently has nothing to do with diamond purchases of any sort, and you can always do that as well. But understand the free way, the most efficient way is trading in almost not needed resources to get these items. As you can see, just from my expeditions, I have 1,000 green Phantom materials. I'm actually going to go ahead and pop that on video for you guys real quick. It's been a long time, right? So let's go ahead and pop that. We're going to open all 1003 and we'll see. I got fiberglasses. That's actually a lot. Okay. So I don't know if that's a good exchange, but that is our exchange for today. But as you can see, I still have plenty of purple for all different types, and it's incredible. The commercial hub is what is providing all these wonderful things. So I have a few recommendations before you go off spending 20 or 40 million of any resource. I do want to go ahead and break down that I do have billions of resources of every single type. Save for iron, I only got 641,000. Elite tech, right? I obviously have all of this material and all of these resources because of Clash of Zones and because of my expertise. There's no reason why you cannot do the same thing. It's absolutely simple. You first obviously download the guide and watch my videos. Again, all that's in the description below. But even more importantly, master it, guys. Get excellent at all of Clash of Zones so that you can have these massive amounts of what seems to be never ending resources in the game. And you can do that absolutely for free, especially once you master Clash of Zones. Now, the requirement for you to even see these large amounts of material trade in would be Commercial Hub 20. The second requirement obviously would be the massive amounts of resources. Now, as far as my recommendations, here they are. I highly recommend that you only bring your commercial hub to 20 after you actually hit base 25. The reason that is because the commercial hub requirements require millions and millions of dollars in the game. Money is one of the hardest resources to go by. And the fact is, you need that for base upgrades. You need that to upgrade your vehicle camp here. And because that's what you're going to need to get to base 25. And base 25 is what gets you all of the material and resources that you need anyway. So if you're not base 25, I don't care if you get your commercial port to 20, you're probably killing yourself. So do not do this before base 25. And I also recommend that you master Clash of Zones. So you don't want to go ahead and spend 40 million anything on parts material when you haven't even gotten your base to a high level base. It doesn't make any sense. So with all that being said, please go have fun, follow my parts guide, and make some gold parts with all this crazy material. Guys, I hope this video is even remotely helpful. A lot of people don't know what happens with that commercial hub, and they don't know how important it is. And hopefully this sheds some light. All right, guys, this has been another one from Ace of Spades, Team BLA, and I'm signing out.